What do only dumb people pay for? To be part of pyramid schemes. Penis enlargement pills. Imagine if these were real. They were guaranteed to add 3 to 5 to your member. These pills would cost hundreds if not thousands for one pill. I can see the headlines now. Man complains of 20-inch penis. Alleges vengeful ex-wife spiked his drink with several enlarged pills. Detox drinks. The only detox drink is water. I was once babysitting, and one of the girls around 9 wanted to make me tea. This was a very big deal for her because she'd never made tea or anything like that for anyone outside of the family, and she was very nervous. So I drank all of it, made sure she knew how much I liked it, thanked her, etc. Turns out that one of her parents was doing a detox, and this was a detox tea. Luckily, this was the only house I babysat at that had a heated toilet seat. After they went to bed, I spent the rest of the night on the toilet. Excessive amounts of lottery tickets. Pay to own. Give us $15 a month for 4 years and this $150 flat-screen TV can be yours. My friend went to a rent-to-own place to price an original PlayStation back in the mid-90s. It was like $15 a month plus $100 deposit that ended up being like $1,300 when it was $300 at regular retail. When people line up on the release day for the newest smartphone that's 90% the exact same as their current one. Stand all night on the sidewalk and spend $1,000. Wow, the camera is like 20% better than my old one. But I'm gonna put shitty filters on anyway, so you can't tell. Scratch off tickets. But it depends on the amount. One every month or so is fun. It's a oh ha ha ha, what if fun little thought. Now if you're buying 20 to 50 to hundreds is dumb. These are the people that don't go, oh wow, $20. Awesome. When they get a hit, they instead go back into the shop and use those $20 to buy more tickets for that one big win that never comes. Or worse, they are so far in the hole they just want to get back to even then stop playing. Those guys are doomed. Mr. Beast literally did videos showing how much you don't win when buying hundreds of tickets if math wasn't enough for those people. Just watched one. Bought $1 million worth of tickets, made $720,000. FIFA 21. FIFA 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Renting furniture. Pay to win IQ test. Speak for yourself. I took the free one and I was a 58 IQ person. After spending over $1,000, my IQ has gone up 5 entire points. Who's the dummy now? Faith healing. You have to pay for that. Con artists always want to be paid. Funny how these healers are never altruistic. Healing crystals. I buy crystals because I think they're pretty, but yeah, to buy them thinking they're going to heal you is pretty dumb. I'm friends with a few different girls who are into the healing powers of crystals, and such it appears to be a coping mechanism of sorts, and I think it has a placebo effect. They believe that the crystals are helping get rid of their depression and anxiety, and sure enough, they temporarily improve on their own. I have seen them do this with other things. It's an endless cycle of recovery and relapse. Mental illness is a bitch. Top fashion items. A relative who had to move in with her parents because she can't support herself at 30 years old went, and then bought a $500 purse. I am dubious if that decision helped her to become financially independent and stable. I suspect it was not a good investment. This kind of fiscal irresponsibility makes me respect a person way less. There's a video of 2 blokes in their friend's room laughing at some of the purchases he has made, like owning a Gucci belt, owning an Xbox 360 with 25 games but no TV, and even his bed is falling apart, but he has spent thousands on clothes. Credit card interest. Fake skeletons. You can find real ones for free packaged wooden boxes. Brand new cars when they don't have anything else. I really don't get this. I got a new Kia Rio. A used one would have saved me $2,000. It would have been a couple of years old with Milage. How do you figure a new car is worse? I get this is true for many cars, but cars under $20,000, I don't think buy used is always the way to go. Homeopathic remedies in for severe disease. For stuff like a cold or achy leg, A placebo might work, but not for COVID or tuberculosis. Internships. There are some study abroad internships where you don't get paid. It's not even just unpaid, you legit have to pay them to work there. I was looking into a volunteer thing in my career field. It's a 6-month term for licensed professionals. Then I realized I have to pay them to let me volunteer. I was disappointed because I thought this would be better than the volunteerism program since it's skill-based. A square foot of land in Europe that comes with a certificate basically saying you're the lord of this square foot of land. I'm afraid to say these land plot sales are completely fake, just like those plots of land on the moon that were being flogged years ago. They're not being sold by anyone in a position to sell them, and you've just paid a lot of money for a certificate. As for the titles, well, if the actual queen doesn't give you the title herself, you've been diddled. Astrologers, psychics, or Christian churches. Remember, astrology interpreting omens and divination is a terrible sin. That's why the Magi followed the guidance of a star to find Jesus. TV. Nowadays you can pay for 6 streaming services every year and it wouldn't equal 1 year of cable. It's ridiculous. Not to mention I'd rather pay $50 for 3 services with content I want on them than $50 for 200 channels that I don't want. Microtransactions in mobile games. Fuck off, bro, leave me and my gems alone. Merchandise supporting a politician. I get maybe a bumper sticker, but anything further is just weird to me. I don't get a bumper sticker. The election will soon be over and now you have fucked up your car. Like, why would anyone do this? Automated teller machine fees. Use a card if you can. Get cash out beforehand from your own bank if you can. Just be prepared. That's what the scouts taught me. I've probably paid automated teller machine fees like 2 or 3 times in my entire life. YouTube Premium. If you're Android, use YouTube Advanced. If you're using a PC, just download AdBlock extensions. Cries in iOS. In my town, I recently learned that you are supposed to have a dog license. As far as I can tell, there's absolutely no benefit and even less enforcement. But you can apparently pay for it online. Feng Shui. If you spend money like water, no matter what color you paint your entire house, you won't become a millionaire. And yes, this includes Chinese zodiac statues all around the yard while you can't even afford electricity and water. I'm Chinese Canadian. Some of my relatives can set my teeth on edge, an entire nothing argument over the placement of a framed picture on the wall because of Feng Shui. It makes me irrational and cranky. The famous Feng Shui consultants make fucking bank, but they design spaces to look awfully cluttered for my tastes. Unnecessarily huge weddings. Water. And I mean water bottles. Just get a filter if your tap water tastes off. I tried, even filtering it, it tasted bad. I definitely agree if you have good sink water though. Don't get scammed into buying individual bottles though. Get the refillable ones. Super expensive wine champagne. I get not buying bottom shelf stuff cause it sucks, but paying more than $20 for a bottle is pointless. One of my quarantine adventures was buying all the cheap bottles of wine from the liquor store until I found stuff I really liked. There were some rough ones, but my favorite wines are now $6, $7, and $10, and I've been getting compliments from friends on how good the wine I bring to get-togethers is. A taste-tested cheapo beats out a random pricey wine every time. University textbooks. Smart people find them free online. Smart professors tell their students, the textbook for this class is the one I authored. Feel free to obtain it by any way you can. For example, you can pirate it for free online at insert URL for free textbook. Unfortunately, a lot of other professors who require the book that they wrote will gouge their students by not only making them pay hundreds of dollars for it, but they'll come out with a new edition every year or two so that you can't buy a used one. Supreme items. Or literally paying 10 times more the amount a normal thing without a Supreme logo would cost. Fake vaccination cards. Interest seminar on how to do something usually involved with making a lot of money quick. I don't know if this has been said, but microtransactions, skins in games, extra loot, etc. It's just a complete waste of time and money. Like, what good is a skin gonna do? Make you look like a common dipshit if you have to buy in game items to make you a better player, then you're shit at playing that game. Gone are the days of spending days grinding for gear and loot to beat a game. 5G protected clothing. Saw this website that had stuff from shoes to headwear clothing that were 5G protected. They also sold amulets and keychains that allegedly would protect from 5G radiation in an area around them. Diet pills. If they worked, Oprah would be skin and bones. Thank you for watching this video to the end. In the comments below the video, write what only stupid people pay for. And also be sure to subscribe to our channel to not miss new super interesting videos, and I advise you to watch our other videos.